Today, we'll be reviewing the brand new official Poppy Playtime Smiling Critter Kickin plush. And yes, it did take me some time to finally get my Kickin plush in, but guess who else also arrived in today? The one, the only, Picky Piggy. But today is not going to be a double review day, so you're going to have to stay tuned for tomorrow to see the review on Picky Piggy. Sorry, it's just uploading too many videos in one day. I'll probably get too busy. But today we'll be reviewing the official Kickin plush. And yes, he finally arrived today. And yesterday, Crafty Corner arrived, so, you know, don't forget that review. It's like right here, and of course you can go and watch at the end of the video. But as you guys can see, Kickin is finally here, and he doesn't look derpy, so that's good, because lots of people have been getting him online. Of course, I'm going to show some photos right now. These are the people getting it online. They got it early because I guess they're lucky, of course. But some of the plushies look a little bit derpy, but I'm happy my Picky Piggy and that my Kickin plush does not look derpy at all. But as you guys can see now, Kickin is relinquished from his cage, and now he's a free little lad. So now let's go and actually look at this plush. First of all, just by looking at it at a glance without going into lots of detail, it's a great plush. It does a good job resembling Kickin, but there's still lots of little things I have to say about this plush. So without further ado, let's start off with a review, looking at the body, and of course starting off with the tag. So as you guys can see, the tag still says Playtime Co. The age is 14 and plus. Of course, just in case like a kid chokes on something, they have a 14 plus, so they have as a legal requirement. Turn it upside down, you guys can see the whole QR code and of course the barcode here. Just all the info that's usually on all these tags are the same, and sadly this one is creased a little bit. My collector heart is in shambles. But yeah, guys can see this is the whole body of the plush. I feel like this is also oh, that's unique. So Kickin has like balls. I don't mean it in that way. I mean like Kickin has those beads that make the plush able to like sit on its own. That's how he's able to do that and sit on his own without having no backstand, because he has, like, if you get him in the right position, of course, he has those beads. Like, that's interesting. Of course, you guys can see the cultural fly, the ones who made it, the little butt tag here. We got the little chicken tail here, of course, too, all good and fluffed up. But like I was saying before, everything feels good and fluffed up. This kind of has the same problem as the Crafty Corn plush, where the legs feel like it's not really fluffed up a lot. As you guys can see, it has that good dangle to it that it should. So maybe that's why they didn't fluff it up, because they want to dangle, because as you guys can see, the arms have a lot more stuffing than Crafty Corns, but of course it's not as dangly as Crafty Corns, so that does make sense. But I think we should just go and talk about the big elephant in the room at this point. Kickin is fluffy. Unlike Picky Piggy or any of the other smiling critters we got, well, except for one, of course, Catnap. Catnap was the very first smiling critter plush, and it was the only one that was fluffy for some reason. It was kind of strange, and it never happened again ever since we got the new plush mold. But this is a new plush mold, but it's also fluffy. It's pretty strange because Kickin and Catnap are the only two smiling critter plushies that are fluffy. So it's just strange. Yes, it feels nice. It's all nice and fluffy, but I guess because he's a chicken, he's fluffy, but like Bunny's also fluffy. Don't know why half the other critters aren't fluffy when they should have been fluffy, but I guess we're not going to talk about that can of worms. But anyway, let's just talk about the charm here. As you guys can see, we got the star charm. In my opinion, it's definitely like really small compared to the actual official model. Here goes the official charm right here. As you guys can see, it's not metallic, so they're never going to do that, but I keep on bringing it up still, and it's a lot more smaller than I think it should have been. But of course, you can still open and close it, but the zipper is only for aesthetic purposes, meaning it's there to open and close. But sadly, when you open it up, you can see you cannot put anything in there. But this time it's fluffy in there. Look at that. Chicken has chest hair. That's interesting. But as you of course see, he can just zip it back up after that. He has little chicken arms here. It's literally a unique type of plush mold, unlike Crafty Corn and, you know, Bubba Fin or the other smiling critters with hands. Kickin's the only plush that has little chicken bird hands, also making it pretty unique and interesting. Look at that. Hey, this is the halfway mark where I'd like to ask you guys to please go and subscribe. If you do not want to, or if you already are, you can always just like the video, comment down below. You can literally comment anything. What's your favorite smiling critter? What do you like about this plush? Anything, and I will reply to you guys. So just, of course, give me time, but I usually reply at nighttime, so stay tuned and expect that. But if you don't want to do any of that, just continue watching the rest of the video or watching any other video. Literally just helps out the channel. Any of the above will really help out. We're trying to hit like what, 75,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Don't know if that's even possible. We're really close to the end of the year and not really close to 75,000. So maybe 60K will be a good nice little limit. So if we can hit 60,000 subscribers by the end of the year, that'd be pretty amazing. But sorry for taking more time in this video. Please go and enjoy the rest of the review. It's literally just like little chicken hands, and also his hands are kind of staying up. It would be nice if it was like, I don't know, down, unless it's supposed, I don't know. That's really it for the whole body of the plush. So let's just go and actually talk about, of course, the main thing of Kickin Chicken, the smiling critter head. So as you guys can of course see, the eyes are still the same plastic eyes they've been using. It's still good. The spacing is good. It doesn't make it look derpy or anything like that. There's nothing really else to say really about that. He has his hair here, or his little, like, I don't know what you would call this. His little slip back bird hair. I don't know if it's supposed to look like this, unless that's the way it's literally supposed to look. I cannot tell. This is how it looks from the back. You can see all the waves just there. It looks, of course, pretty interesting. It's just there coming out of his head. They sewn together a few pieces to make it look like that wavy look, which is still very cool. It definitely gets that Kickin Chicken vibe, and I don't mind it at all. Also, the smile is definitely really good. It has the gaping hole smile. This one is a lot deeper than like Crafty Corn, because you guys can see, you don't see it sticking out from the side, and my finger are actually pretty deep in his mouth. Like, you can literally just go and choke him. But it's interesting because the smiling critters are supposed to have like a deep gaping hole, so it's really interesting to see them actually starting to do that again for like what, Piggy and Kickin Chicken, which they only really did that for Catnap, so don't know if they went back to the original plush mold or did like a new mix of both of them. But it's really interesting to of course see. And another one of my complaints here, of course, is the nose. It should be like a shiny plastic smooth as the original official plush here too, but sadly it's not. It's still of course fluffy, and it's just stuffed up with fluff. It doesn't really look like his nose that much. It should be like a little bit more in. It should be, I don't know, just plastic and not sticking out. As you can see, it kind of sticks out like a lot. But of course, it's a plush, so what can I really say about it? Can't really say a whole bunch of bad things about a plush. But still, at the end of the day, this little buddy is still so cute and adorable. Look at that. Look at the little bro. That's a good selfie photo right there. But yes, at the end of the day, this is a really good plush. Is it game accurate? Definitely not. He's not supposed to be fluffy. The nose, the amulet. There's just lots of little things that make this plush not game accurate. But it is still a really good plush, and it still resembles Kickin Chicken. So as a plush and supposed to be representing a character, I would give this plush a 8 out of 10. But when it comes to game accuracy, this plush is getting a 6 out of 10. I'm sorry. It's really, like I said, it's good and it's accurate. It's still a really good plush. It's not as strong as half the other smiling critters when it comes to accuracy, and that's what I always strive for. But yeah, it's still, like I said, a very good plush. And if you have Kickin Chicken, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I don't think there's really anything else to really say about him. They do have that, of course, making the head a lot bigger, as you guys can see, because we know the head is supposed to go like really big. And this one, his head is also not as dangly. It actually feels in spot, like in the place, unlike Crafty Corn, which is also really nice and really good to see. At the end of the day, we got another good smiling critter plushie, and I think it's a good time to go and actually wrap up the review. Let me know in the comments below what you guys do think, and stay tuned for, of course, the Piggy plush review, and whenever Hoppy decides to ship, and of course, half my other reviews. Don't forget to watch these reviews here, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye.